Hi guys, welcome to my channel and today we will discuss about semester first assignments for subject organizational behavior. This is specifically for April 2022 cycle. So, as we had discussed earlier as well, that this cycle is applicable only for those students who might have not able to submit the assignments in the December cycle, basically the regular cycle, or maybe those who got the copy case due to one or the another reasons during the previous cycle. So, this is not for all the students. This is for the specific set of students. So today we will talk about the subject organizational behavior. So as you already know that this is the assignment, internal assignment applicable for April 2022 cycle, which carries of total marks 30 and which has three questions. The first, second, third. Third has two parts, third A and third B. Each question is of 10 marks and the maximum word limit is around 1000 words. So it's around because organizational behavior is more or less a theoretical subject. So sometimes it can be exceeded to 1050. It's totally fine. And if you are not having much content and if you are up to 700 or 800 words, it's totally fine. So these are all the questions. So let's discuss each and every question and see which page numbers to refer from the book and what content needs to be written in each and every question. So going to the first question. The first question is, during lockdown, when human face-to-face interaction were reduced and social distancing was a priority, lot of people have watched the videos on YouTube and learned or tried a lot of DIY things and processes like makeup tutorials, food recipes, home care, etc. The core foundation of watching others and doing was given a part of which theory, by whom and in which year, also state the three core concepts of this theory. So basically here it's being asked about the theory. It's basically a learning, how you are learning by uh, just looking at other people, or you can say by watching others. So you just need to explain that stuff, and prior to this you just need to explain about the learning theory. So let's see what page numbers to refer. So page number 92. So if we go to the page book, page number 92. Okay, so 92 is basically the theories of learning. So you need to explain what are the theories of learning, what's the concept behind this, and definitely you need to explain, not in detail, but yes, a brief overview about the classical conditioning theory, operant or the instrument conditioning theory, cognitive learning theory, and the social learning theory. Right. So you just need to cut short this stuff and just need to write it down in your own words. Right. Then comes the last one. If we talk about the social learning theory, so if we talk about mention which theory will be the best fit for the case study, so here you just need to explain about this fourth theory, which is attention, retention, reproduction, and motivation. So its theory clearly states that most human behaviors learn observationally through modeling from observing others. One forms an idea of how the new behaviors are performed, and later occasions this decoded information serves as a guide for action. So it's basically when you're looking others, you just gain some actions and after that you just implement it for your own. So social learning theory is the best fit for this question. So you need to explain in detail about this social learning theory. So first question is slightly straightforward, nothing much to written. Going to the second question. The second question is, your team members need some change in the behavior. You discuss this with your friend John. John recommends the law of effect. He felt it works on human very strongly. John couldn't remember the theory. Could you predict which theory John referring to? Who proposed this theory? What are the four methods which can be used in the theory for controlling the behavior of employees? So here we talk about which theory is the best fit, which implies or which implicates the change in the behavior of the employee. So we need to see the various process theories, and after that you need to explain the reinforcement theory, because the question states about the reinforcement theory and you need to explain all the four methods of reinforcement theory. So page number 124. Going to page number 124. So you just need to explain a bit about the process theory, goal setting theory. Again, it's a part of this Bloom's expectancy theory, Porter's performance satisfaction theory, and equity theory. And lastly is the reinforcement theory. In reinforcement theory, you just need to explain about the positive reinforcement, negative punishment, and extension, because these are the four processes for which is being asked in the case study. So again, it's a direct question. Now, question number third A. So, third A is of having 5 marks and it's of 500 words. So, take care. You need not to write much details into last two questions, third A and third B. So, let's see what's the question is all about. Spread across 100 countries and its headquarters in India, Mahindra employs over 240,000 people. Tech Mahindra is one of the three Indian companies to be included in the Bloomberg 2020 Gender Equality Index. They are constantly creating a transparent policy valuing individual differences. For TechM, diversity of every kind is of importance, be it diversity of one's nationality or someone's age, be it about gender, about also about the thoughts or its abilities. In fact, this constant endeavor is building a workplace that is intentionally varied and diversified in every possible manner. What are the lessons to be learned from TechM Gender Equality Index? So here it's all about the diversity in the workplace, where more focus is about the gender part. So let's see what pointers needs to be covered. So we need to explain a little bit about the workforce diversity and a little bit about the gender egalitarianism, right? So going to page number 22. So if we go to the page number 22, here it's mentioned managing workforce diversity. So we just need to explain a little bit about the globalization and how the human resources are heterogeneously being deployed, and how the managers will help in using both type of employees, basically a diversifying workplace. So you need to explain mentioning a little bit about this. Then going to page number 24. On page number 24, it's a quite similar thing, diversity at the workplace, where how organizational behavior works into this part, where we are having the gender bias or age gaps, or maybe the cross cultural differences, or many be any other kind of differences. So you need to explain a little bit about this. And last but not the least, page number 279. So going to the page number 279. So here it's mentioned about the gender egalitarianism. So where it's mentioned that what is the leadership style, and what are the countries being involved. So maybe you can just explain a little bit about the gender, maybe inequality, or maybe the gender differences, which can help you to define about the gender equality index. Right. Then third B question comes: what practices would you recommend other Indian corporate houses to enable the change in the diversity and sustain it? So going to the page number 23, it's again a straightforward question. So it's the scientific aspects of organizational behavior. So you just need to explain all these four pointers, which is the diversity at workplace, employee trust on the organization, quality and flexibility of the work, and employee selection and retention. So these 4 points cover under a part of common practices which can help in the change in the diversity and help in sustaining it, right? So this is all about all the three questions. And I think maybe you can just Google a little bit to get a more understanding, and you can get more content regarding these questions, because these are not the direct straightforward. So you just need to apply your minds and just put additional stuff to it. Just don't direct copy paste it from the book or from the Google, otherwise it will come under a plagiarism case. So just try to write it down in your own words. So this is all about the organizational behavior subject. And if you have any doubts or facing any issue, just feel free to just connect to me at ngasc.mba@gmail.com. If you like this video, do like, do subscribe, and stay connected for further videos. Thank you so much.